Hi everyone, Fox here. We're going to be going over the Leagues III Keynote from the old school Summer Summit video. I didn't watch the original Summer Summit video. The Keynote video will be like a new experience here, which is going to be awesome. So hopefully they'll give us some more details that the OSRS wiki didn't, but if not, still going to be great, going to have a fun time. Let's go over this together.
Hello everyone, my name is Mod Flippy and this is Mod Oasis, and we're here today to talk about Leagues 3. So it's been about half a year since Trailblazer Worlds closed down, and now it's about that time of the year again where we get to share some exciting news about what we've been working on so far. So we're super excited to share that with you, and of course we're looking forward to once again open the League Worlds later this year. But first, let's take a trip down memory lane.
Okay, so
in Twisted
I'm gonna pause it. So I haven't participated in any other leagues. Well, actually haven't participated in any leagues at all. But I'm hoping to participate in the third league that's coming up. But I have no idea what's going on or what happened in Leagues Twisted or League Trailblazer. So this little recap will kind of be nice for me since I'll get kind of like a 1-2 on what happened before.
We introduced the concept behind leagues in general. We gave players a set of tasks to complete, and from these tasks you earn points that you can use to unlock relics, purchase rewards at the end of the league, or compete in high scores.
Okay.
In Trailblazer League, we locked players into 5 different regions of the world.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
We gave them a new set of tasks and a new set of relics, and it was an absolute blast. In Leagues 3, we're letting you have access to the entirety of Gielinor, including Kebos and Kourend. However, there might be some other elements of the game that are restricted, and Mod Oasis will talk about that more soon. We've also taken relics, a core part of Leagues, and taken a brand new approach for this time around. This time around, relics have been shattered into fragments and scattered all across Gielinor. You can think of a fragment as a weaker version of a relic. They each contain a small portion of a relic's power, but when combined can create some truly powerful effects.
Yeah, so this was on the wiki.
You can only have a set amount of fragments active at once, but they can be exchanged inside a bank. So you need to be smart and think about which set of fragments do I bring for each activity.
Yeah, most definitely. We guessed that one.
Each fragment comes with 1 base effect, which is a more standard, weaker effect, but 2 set effects that, when used with other unique fragments with the same set effect, can create some really powerful buffs.
That's pretty cool.
You might even recognize some of these buffs from previous leagues' relics. This fragment example comes with a base effect, reduce poison damage by 30%, and it comes with the 2 set effects, Warrior and Abyssal Accumulator. So if you have, let's say, 3 or 4 fragments with the Abyssal Accumulator effect, you will activate that effect, similarly to how if you wear a full set of Guthan's armor, you're going to activate the healing effect.
Yeah.
Fragments also come with presets that you can toggle between to make sure that you can carry your favorite combinations of fragments at all times.
Yeah, presets is going to be freaking dope.
Collecting fragments won't be easy. Fragments have been scattered across the world as a mysterious character is concerned about the amount of power that you hold. You can prove your worth and earn this power back by collecting these fragments from skilling, bosses, clue scrolls, you name it.
Oh, okay. That's pretty awesome. So the way he's saying that is like you can pretty much do anything in the game. So like someone like me who hasn't done a lot of bossing, I don't have to go just kill bosses to get the fragments. Like that's not the only way you can get them. I could go level agility, which I fucking love. It's my favorite thing to do in the OSRs for whatever reason. It just is. And I could go and get a fragment off of that, off just doing that, or wood cutting, or, you know, farming. Like, I don't have to be doing something that's attacking something else to get a fragment. And I think that's freaking dope.
Each league to feel unique and special so that you can create new and exciting memories together. And fragments are definitely an experimental spin on relics. And while just here temporarily, we are super excited to see you guys get creative and come up with some really inventive strategies.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be nuts. In League 3, we wanted to step away from area restrictions, allowing players to forge their own paths through the league. You'll be free to unlock content and bosses whenever you want, or leave them locked for the entirety of your playthrough. It's up to you.
That's pretty cool. Like, I like the fact that you can leave stuff locked, but it also depends. Like, if something you want to do later on is locked behind something here that you don't plan on doing, but you want to do this later on thing, and you're like, well, if I want to do that later on thing, I have to unlock this. I wonder if they'll do something like that, because you notice that a lot with their quests, where they're like, yeah, if you want to do this quest, you have to have like this much mining and this much smithing and this quest and this quest also done just to do that quest. So you're like, okay, I have the mining and smithing, let's go see what those other 2 quests want. So then those 2 quests are like, yeah, if you want to do this quest, you have to do this quest, and have this unlocked. And then the second quest is like, you just have to do this. And it's just like interweaved together so that you really have to keep getting stuff up along. Like you could technically level one thing from 1 to 99 and not touch anything else. I'm not saying you can't do that, but like to do quests, it really wants you to like level things up as you're going with the quest, so that it's like, yeah, if you want to continue and do this quest, you have to have 45 mining, even though you haven't been mining this entire time, kind of thing. So I think that's something that we could possibly see happening with unlocking things, where they could be like, yes, if you want to go do this boss, you have to unlock this area first or this boss first to be able to get to that boss. Something like that. I'm not sure. I guess we'll wait and find out. Or because that would be kind of something that they would do. I would assume that they would do something like that.
Let's start by looking at skill restrictions. In Leagues 3, you'll only have access to 3 skills at the start. We're not quite ready to divulge what those skills will be, but try to think which skills will be the most useful at the start of a league. Whilst you're pondering that.
Okay, so he kind of gives us a hint there. He's like, I'm not going to tell you guys, but what 3 skills are the most useful at the beginning of a league? Oof, I mean, since I haven't played any of the leagues, I don't really know. I'm assuming obviously hit points is one of them, unless they don't count hit points and you're technically getting 4, but I would assume they're counting hit points. And then obviously a combat skill. Maybe prayer is also a combat skill, but maybe prayer on top of it, or slayer and then a combat skill. I'm not sure, because those would be hella useful for like grinding shit up. But I've already gone through my assessments on my last video. But I also think it's cool that he says 3. So it seems like everyone's going to start with the same 3 skills, which is pretty cool. But I kind of would like to see something more randomized, where like it's hit points, 1 random combat, and 1 skilling, and everyone logs in something different. So like if you log in, you get attack, you get hit points, and you get farming. And then when I log in, I get hit points, ranged, and I get hunter or agility or something like that, you know? Like it's like the same, because we're all getting 3, right? But different, so that everyone literally starts off with a different journey in the very beginning, which I think would be very awesome. I don't think that they've planned that, but I think that might be something that comes along later on down the road, if they keep molding and modifying leagues like this.
With Leagues 3. In Twisted League, we started you off in Kourend. In Trailblazer, Lumbridge. We'd like to do the same in this league. Just keep in mind that you have access to the entire map with this league. Something important to keep in mind with this league is not all skills will be priced equally. Some have more value in the main game,
I'm assuming
and those will
prayer
be reflected in the costs it takes to unlock them.
I'm assuming
We
prayer is
really
going to
want
be pretty
players
high.
to take their own path through this league. Some of you will come in understanding which content you want to unlock already. Others will leave it up to chance.
That's going to be
Letting
me.
fate decide which content you unlock as you collect fragments throughout the league. On top of
Yeah, that's going to be me. I'm going to be the person who just starts and then is like, oh, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll just, like, play, and then when it tells me I need to unlock something, I'll unlock something, or whenever I run into an obstacle that's like, I need this, I'll be like, yeah, let me go get that, and then I'll probably have, like, a shit ton of points stacked up and never spend them on anything unless I actually need to, and and then just, like, have the game play me, pretty much.
locking off skills, we also plan to lock off bosses. If you want access to some of the best gear in the game, you have to fork over some of your hard-earned unlock points to do so. Some bosses, due to their nature like the wilderness bosses, we're going to have to leave unlocked so you can access them from the start of the league. While others, such as raids, you'll have to pay a high price to get access to. This allows us to create a system where you, the player, need to prioritize your purchases. Will you unlock a boss before another, or is a skill more useful for you before unlocking that final raid? We hope that with Leagues 3, we offer a brand new twist on things you've come to expect.
So I'm going to pause it right there. So actually, this just got me thinking. I haven't really done a lot of bossing on my own personal account. And so with them, with the XP rate, you know, being higher than regular game, I could potentially see a point where I'm doing content on leagues that I actually haven't done on my main account yet. I might have to, like, look up guides to figure out how to do bosses. Like, yeah, that'd be super dope. and then like go back to my main account and be like, oh God, I wish I could do those bosses, but I can't because my main account's not there yet. Oh, this is going to be great.
Letting you experiment with your own playstyle. And that's Leagues 3 in a nutshell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we've definitely taken a more experimental approach this time around while trying to stay true to what a league actually is. And yeah, in summary, relics have been split up into fragments, which are essentially a weaker version of a relic holding a portion of its power. And you can collect these fragments from skills, bosses, and many more activities.
On top of that, we're restricting certain skills and bosses, which you'll have to spend unlock points, which you gain by completing tasks. Yeah. That's everything we have to show you with Leagues.
So that's pretty cool. I'm even more excited to do Leagues 3, honestly, because A, it's my first league. B, I just can't wait to see what it looks like. I know everybody else gets super hyped about it, and they've played like Leagues 1 or 2. So I can't wait to just be a part of that and make new friends and see exactly what I can accomplish and see if I can actually get to a point where I'm doing content that I haven't done on my main account before. And it just seems like really, really fun time. A lot of the stuff, the major points, you know, I learned from the OSRS wiki, but I did get a lot of new insights and new ideas, so I'm pretty stoked. Thank you guys for watching. I'm hoping to follow the Leagues 3 as it goes and actually participate in Leagues 3, so stay tuned. Remember to like and subscribe, please. That helps me out a lot, and you'll get to see more Leagues 3 content.